Are you buying a house? Then you're going to want to hear the term earnest money. What is it? How much do you need? And what happens if things go south? Stick around because I'll walk you through exactly how earnest money works so that you don't get caught off guard. Let's start simple. Earnest money is a good faith deposit you put down when your offer on a home is accepted. Think of it as saying, your way of saying to the seller, I'm serious about this house. It's not an extra fee and it gets applied to your down payment and closing costs. You're just paying a little early. So here's why sellers like it. It gives them the confidence that you're not going to walk away without a reason. Imagine if you put your home on the market, accepted an offer, and then that buyer just disappears a week later. Earnest money is what helps protect the sellers from that. So, how much are we talking about? It really depends on your local market. In many areas, it's about 1 to 3% of the purchase. But you really don't really need to go over $1,000 to $1,500 in the Albuquerque area. In a more competitive market, sometimes buyers will offer more because that lets the seller know that they're very serious. But on the flip side, if it's a slow market or it's a fixer-upper, you might get away with less, but really not more than $1,000 to $1,500, sometimes as little as 500. But you want to talk to your agent about what's typical in your area before you write the offer so you don't scare the seller off with too little or overcommit with too much. Here's the good news. As I said before, this doesn't just vanish into thin air. Earnest money usually goes into an escrowed account held by a neutral third party like the title company. At closing, that money is applied directly to your down payment or closing costs. So you're not losing it. It's just set aside until you finish. So here's a question that I get all the time. What happens if the deal falls through? The answer, it depends on your contract. If you back out because of a valid reason, say the inspection turns up a major foundation or roofing issue, or the appraisal comes in lower than the purchase price, or if you can't get your financing, then your contingencies protect you and you can usually get your earnest money back. But if you walk away just because you changed your mind, got cold feet, or missed a deadline, the seller may keep it. That's their way of being compensated for taking the home off the market. And that's why it's so important to understand your contingencies, your deadlines, and to stay in communication with your agent. So here's a couple of quick FAQs. Can earnest money be refunded? Yes, if your contract allows. And it depends on the reason why you are walking away. So who gets to decide the amount? It's negotiable. But your agent will guide you based on the local norms. Can you pay by check or wire? Both are common. Just make sure it goes directly into the escrow, not to the seller directly. So here is the bottom line. Earnest money isn't scary. It's your way of showing commitment. And as long as you stick to the terms of your contract, it'll roll on down to your down payment at the closing. And if you're buying in the Albuquerque area, I would love to guide you through the process. My info is in the description. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And if you want more money about more information about the financial process, check out this video here and check out my playlist on mortgages. Have a great day.